Scorpio, welcome to Unfold Your Soul. This is your January 2021 reading. It will be for Scorpio Sun, Moon and Rising. And there is a shift of energy, Scorpio, for you. Because your energy was mostly on healing, on the body, and a lot of work behind the scenes. Perhaps renovating some structures. All of that stuff was going on for you over the last 6 months. And then now we have a shift. And there's going to be some changes in your one-on-one relationships. So working with that, I'm going to see what the cards have to tell. You might be meeting someone who's very driven, or somebody you're very attracted to physically, sexually, and that inspires you. So there's a lot going on around that. Some of you might be selling something, or selling yourself and looking into ways of how to do that, how to promote yourself anew with everything that you have learned in 2020. So welcome again, Scorpio, and let's see what's going on here for you. Oh, nice, the Four of Wands. So there is definitely some initiation that is taking place when it comes to the couple. Some of you might be dealing with a person of the past who was a true connection, perhaps a marriage, but now there is freedom from that, and you will be very driven to really clear that space out. If there's anything that has been unsaid that needs to be taken care of, any legal matters, all that stuff, you're gonna set that straight for yourself here. Nice. So then we have Temperance here. So there's going to be a sort of compromise and also a moment in stillness. It is a moment also to kind of test the waters of something, and testing the waters also for yourself. Like, it involves a lot of patience. Let's see how it unfolds further. Yes, and with that one-on-one thing, there's going to be a moment where you're gonna see, and where you're gonna see like, okay, actually there are some losses that I would like to sit with for a moment, and there's a change. There's gonna be a breakthrough emotionally in the way you relate to yourself when it comes to your relationships. I feel you taking a firm stance in what you want. This not being meaning that you won't be a compromising person, because I do see harmony and a lot of wisdom within you when it comes to addressing these things in you. So we are going to clarify all of this, of course. While I was meditating on your cards, I also got this idea that I received this message that you might be wanting to create a space, or you have been creating a space where you can go within, where you can tap into the wisdom and the cosmic laws that are available to you. And I see that you have set yourself up for success here, Scorpio. That you have been doing the work behind the scenes, that you now can come into the center of your life, but in one-on-one relationships. For some of you, this might mean that you will be some kind of wisdom teacher to others. There can be a teacher that comes into your life. As for the energies, if this teacher comes into your life in January, this might be somebody who comes from far away, like a Sagittarian energy, or it might be a Sagittarius or somebody who has strong Sagittarius in them. It might be somebody you already know from the past, but somebody you see as a initiator of things, and the person might be slightly eccentric, have an eccentric lifestyle, or even some kind of eccentric looks. There's something also with dancing coming into yourself. Yeah, indeed. So there is a decision. For some of you, this means that there is a marriage that has come to an end and that there are legal matters. However, you stand within your freedom, as I can see it here, and it's good. It's going to be out in the open. The healing that has been done, like on a body level, over the last 6 months, have given you a new strength to represent yourself in partnership. So I'm seeing that this legal affair, if there is one, or if there are matters that are undiscussed with your partner, that they might receive a really good judgment and discernment from both parties. So this might also mean that you are reviving the relationship that made you feel the most free. So this could be a question that you could ask yourself, Scorpio. Does this relationship make me feel free? And if the answer is yes, let's go for it. I see in your present a celebration. I see you raising glasses with, there's going to be a situation, I feel, where you will feel in harmony with your surroundings, with the people you are with, and where you will be able to share your point of view in a very truthful manner, and you will feel truly seen, Scorpio. This might be occurring for you mid-month, around the 13, 14, 15. That's a really good moment for you as well to, in a way, set new intentions when it comes to how you want to, things you might want to learn or might want to teach, what ideas you want to bring forward. How is it with your, there might be a relationship with a sister or a brother that receives some new light, that receives some new intention, that receives some new energy, and that's really great. Some of you might be meeting up with your siblings and having a nice celebration there, or somebody that you consider your peer, somebody who truly understands you, a like-minded human being. I see very present here, and this is going to help you to integrate some parts of your personality that weren't fully seen before. Nice. Don't be afraid towards the end of the month too, or be courageous, let me formulate it that way, to really embrace the time that you need by yourself to get clear on a few things. There is going to be a moment that you're gonna have to get clear about how you want to present yourself in the world. And this is gonna be the last days of the month. I mean, these are lucky days for you. 29, 28 and 30, so the ones that sandwich that day, it's going to be full light on, okay, actually, how do I want to present myself in the world? What would I like to leave behind as a legacy? And with that, don't be scared to take a moment of isolation and go within, go it alone. Look at these things in childhood, Scorpio. What truly made your heart a dancer? What made your heart a singer? Could you do that? It's never too late. That would be my message. It's never too late to leave the safe haven of what you know and step into the unknown. The shadow work, I mean, we flow with it, we go in and out of it, Scorpion energy, it's like that. And you might feel quite comfortable alone and in the shadows to sort that out. However, I see a resolution happening here for you, and I see you leaving a situation behind professionally at the end of the month, something that has just been high time for renewal and for really trusting yourself and believing in yourself and looking at, okay, maybe these initiatives did not succeed in the past. That has nothing to do with what I want now. What you want now has a lot more to do with what gave you joy as a child. I love that for you here. Let's see how we can throw in some more cards in this mix. See what comes up for Scorpio January. Some of you within this intimate connection as well, there's something of a celebration in there, and I like that. I think you're gonna have like a moment mid-month where you're gonna be like, okay, let's rise to the surface, all of us, and like have like a really nice get together. I don't know where in the world you are, but if you are in a place of lockdown, then I see things being lifted as well. But you're gonna actually see the value at the end of the month of that alone time and this therapy, this mass therapy we have all been in, and what kind of benefits that has given you when it comes to your legacy, also the way you parent, what you, if you are a parent of course, or the way you would like to parent, or the way you parented yourself, your inner child. All of that is very present here. Okay. Scorpio. Okay, there's gonna be a moment, like, so the end of the month, there's gonna be an experiment that you would like to do with yourself. It's on a consciousness level. So there's a discipline that you would like to introduce or that you have recently introduced. something that requires a lot of silent meditation or a space where you can be alone. At the same time, there's an energy of celebration around you, and you're quite popular, people are looking at you, so you could basically have this revelation that you can sell anything you want, anything that you would like to bring out of yourself into the world could be a success. It's a point, now you're at a corner point, like you have to decide how it's going to be. And for that there is this alone time, of course, this courage that is asked from you, and also this assistance of a very driven person, like a warrior energy. This can be a man or a woman, this can be a new partner that you meet. Sorry for the Costa Rican sounds here. It's not so Costa Rican, it was a motorcycle, but you are feeling driven towards this person. I'm seeing that there is also this presence or this inner knowing that to make this really work, there's gonna be some trial and errors. Try everything at least 10 times, because we don't know, maybe the first form wasn't your form. So let's see what's up with that. And there's some kind of discipline and some work that you would like to do on a daily basis that requires you to be really focused and to be really intuitive as well. Something with your hands. So some of you might be going into presenting themselves as a teacher, an actor, something like that. It might be it might be public speaking, but there is a technological aspect to it as well that needs to be explored. So you're gonna be asked by yourself, by your higher self, to concentrate, Scorpio, to really concentrate, because it's basically a lot of you working on yourself. There's also, but in the center there is this glorious moment. So this really gives me the sensation that you're gonna feel good about things and that there is warm support around you. If there is a temptation, and there might be one, if you are not in a committed relationship at the moment, or if you are in a committed relationship at the moment, there might be a temptation from someone who is very courageous, might have a very sensual, expressive, daring vibe about them. And if you feel attracted to that person, there's going to be a moment where you're going to ask yourself, actually, why am I attracted to this person? And most of it is going to be about you integrating that part of yourself. Now, when it comes to relationships, let me go into that. For those who are meeting someone or getting to know someone, some of you might have been attracted to someone quite eccentric since the year 2018, or perhaps there's a more eccentric person being born within you, but I would like to see how it transpires on a 3D level. What's going on there for Scorpio? Let's see what's happening with Scorpio in love. There is something that you are clearing out though in relationships. I mean, not all of you are going through divorce or a breakup, but there is a cleansing of that area happening. You're going to be determined to set things straight in that area, and that's really beautiful for you. Okay, so when it comes to love, we have here Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So this is telling me that there is an offer that has been there, that is steady, trustworthy, that is actually all those things that you secretly long for. However, there is a new energy, somebody who's fun, who is eccentric, artistic, an inspiration, and this inspiration is there for you, and there is a choice, like, am I going to go for the old and stable thing? Also for those who are not in a relationship and there is no people circling around them, are you going to decide to go for what is steady and what has a nice pace to it, there's a consistency, or for this new inspiration, giving someone new a chance? I feel that there are two definite energies here for you, for those who are single, and that there is a choice to be made at the end of the month, and that is going to require you to have a moment of silence to contemplate and to be courageous and to experiment, like, you're advised to experiment with new things. So I'm seeing you going for what is less traditional, knowing that actually this new thing can have a similar kind of steadiness. It's not one or the other. And that's also the thing, like Scorpio is about choice. You can choose who you direct your love to, and you are making that choice here in January. On a metaphysical level, one thing. On a subliminal level, if this is not really in your awareness, but you are doing it no matter what. And with this energy of choice, you're very familiar with that energy of choice. So let's see what we have here. There is some kind of love situation where there were other people involved of the past. This was with a person who was really steady and trustworthy, and now there's like a lot of like heartbreak, but at the same time the heart is still there, it's still beaming. It has gone through many trials, and there's some kind of attachment to this person that I'm seeing. Somebody who was kind of a wish come true, and then it went haywire, and there's some situation there that is cleared out at the moment. But King of Swords, you're in your clarity, Scorpio. You are knowing what you want, and with the Ace of Wands there and the King of Swords, there is some kind of spirituality that is awakened for you when it comes to who you want to be with. And in your presence is going to be present. It's important, yes, to have a sort of stability, but at the same time I do feel that you're going to go for what your heart tells you, and what your heart tells you is a new inspiration, something new, something fresh, something that you can really feel clear and inspired about. So one thing does not exclude the other. The person might be more eccentric, the one you are attracted to, but it might be the deal for you, because you know now that you can embody that stability and actually be a kind of catalyst for this other person to awaken that quality within themselves as well. Nice. And then we have the Fool. So I feel like you are going to choose freedom. Some of you might choose to not go with any of these people and choose to actually do yourself and have these experiments that will allow you to express yourself in the world and to be seen the way you want to be seen. At the end of the month, I tell you once more, there is a moment for you where this freedom is all there and given, and where you will see like, actually this is what I need to do when it comes to work, when it comes to my service in the world, and when it comes to who to partner up with for that to happen. Like, I'm seeing a very, very interesting month for you here, Scorpio. I would like to pull one more message. Is there one more thing, Spirit, that Scorpio rising, moon, sun needs to know, or just Scorpio lovers, people who are cross-watching for Scorpio? Let's see what is up there. Okay, doesn't want to go anywhere else. Make the passage, Scorpio. Go there. There's gold waiting for you. It's like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow or across the bridge. It's all the same thing. But go there. Go there. For some of you, this might mean travel, going into a new study, a new exploration, embracing life, full discovery here. There might be something with a pet as well, like you might be getting a new pet, or like having a really good time with your pet in nature. You might be thinking of doing something with animals. In any case, the transition is here. It is born, and I'm seeing a beautiful, beautiful ending of the month for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for welcoming me into my tarot card practice in Costa Rica. And yeah, thank you for subscribing, for liking, commenting, sharing. There are year ahead readings that I will link at the end screen and below as well, so you could look into January through December what will be transpiring for you there. Thank you again, and namaste.